Dr. Jim Stoppani, Senior Science Editor for Muscle and Fitness Hers, and Flex Magazine. I earned my PhD in exercise physiology from the University of Connecticut with a minor in biochemistry. I was an award-winning scientist at the John B. Pierce Laboratory in the Department of Cellular and Molecular Physiology at Yale University School of Medicine. But more importantly, I know how to bring the lab into the gym. I believe real science combined with real training produces unreal results. And my 12-week Shortcut to Size program is no different. It's science-backed, gym-tested, and gym-approved. It's for men and women, beginner and advanced. If you want to build muscle and strength, it's for you. As always, I've made some modern updates and science-based tweaks to build the best program possible. Each week you'll change your weight and rep ranges in a series of microcycles that are designed to build maximum muscle. It's all laid out. Shortcut to Size contains complete workouts and everything you need to get bigger and better, guaranteed. Now let's break down the Shortcut to Size program in more detail. The Shortcut to Size program is based on one of the oldest, most successful, and tried and true methods for building muscle and strength: periodization. Periodization is a method that involves changing up your training at specific times to produce maximum results. Classic periodization starts using light weights for high reps and progressively changes to heavier weights and lower reps completed per set. The end result is an athlete who is stronger and also has more muscle mass. In most linear periodized programs, the typical cycle of where you're sticking with one rep range lasts anywhere from about 4 to 6 weeks. What's different about this program is that cycle where you're sticking with those rep ranges lasts only 1 week. That's why we call it a microcycle. A microcycle is a 1-week period where you're sticking with the same weight in rep ranges. For example, microcycle 1 is using a weight that allows you to complete 12 to 15 reps. The next week, you increase your weight and drop your reps down to 9 to 11%. That microcycle lasts again 1 week. And then there are 2 more that follow. Each week you're increasing weight and decreasing reps again. Each microcycle repeats 3 times for the 12-week period. So in phase 1, you do microcycle 1, then 2, 3, 4. At week 5, you're now in phase 2, and you start over at microcycle 1 again. There are 4 1-week microcycles in each phase, making each phase last 4 weeks. You repeat those 4 microcycles 2 more times for a total of 3 phases, or 12 total weeks. When you're using lighter weight in higher rep ranges, such as in microcycles 1 and 2, you're focusing on building more muscle size. When you're using heavier weight, lower rep ranges, such as in microcycles 3 and 4, you're focusing on building more muscle strength. So it provides the benefit of both worlds. You're building muscle, building strength, and the continual cycling of those rep ranges keeps the muscles confused so that they don't stagnate, and you keep making progress as you go through each of the 3 phases. Since the backbone of this entire program is based on microcycles, we've given you an entire video that discusses what microcycles are and how to use them in this program. Check it out by following the link below. Now let's discuss the phases. Each phase lasts 4 weeks and is composed of 4 1-week microcycles. You'll have 3 phases during this program for a total of 12 weeks. Phases 2 and 3 are exactly the same as phase 1. The difference, each time you progress to a new phase, you'll notice that you're significantly stronger in those particular rep ranges of each microcycle than you were in the previous phase. Although it's a bit of an individual thing, most people will see about a 5-10 pound increase, in some cases even 20 pound increase in muscle strength on certain exercises. And you'll also notice increases in lean muscle mass. The workout split that you'll use during the 12-week Shortcut to Size program is a 4-day split. That means you'll have 4 workouts that will train your entire body. You train each muscle group once per week. For example, workout 1 focuses on chest and triceps. Workout 2 focuses on back and biceps. Workout 3 focuses on shoulders. And workout 4 focuses on legs. An example of how you can split this up during the week is do workout 1 on Monday, workout 2 on Tuesday, take Wednesday off as a rest day, workout 3 on Thursday, and then workout 4 on Friday. Give yourself the weekend off. You don't have to do it that way. Any way you want to break up the week is fine, but try to give yourself at least one rest day within the 4 workouts. In other words, try not to do all 4 workouts in a row and then take 3 days off. On your off days from the program, you can use what we call active rest, which means don't lift weights, but certainly consider doing other activities. If you like to play basketball, go hiking. You can also do specific cardio workouts, particularly if you also want to focus on losing body fat while you're building muscle. The length of the workouts will vary depending on the workout and also on how quickly you recover between sets. Each microcycle, you have a small rep range that you're working in. For example, microcycle 1, you're working in a rep range of 12 to 15 reps. You want to try to maintain your reps as close to that 12 to 15 rep range as possible. So the rest periods that you take depend on how quickly you can recover to stay with that same weight, but still complete the rep range for that microcycle. For some guys, that'll only take 2 minutes. Others may need 3 to 4. For workouts 1 and 2, they may take about an hour and 15 to an hour and 30 minutes, whereas workouts 3 and 4, generally you can get done within an hour, maybe a little bit over an hour. For abs and calves, you'll notice that the rep ranges are a little bit higher as you go through each microcycle. This is because these muscle groups generally fare better as far as the results you get in both strength and size when the rep ranges are a bit higher. During microcycles 1 and 2, you'll be using the intensity boosting technique known as rest pause. You'll do this on the last set of each exercise. Rest pause is basically as the name implies. So on the last set, you're going to complete that set till you reach muscle failure. Then you're going to rack the weight, rest about 15 to 20 seconds, and then pick up the weight again and continue the set until you reach muscle failure again. Now in microcycles 3 and 4, you're going to do drop sets on the last set of each exercise. To do a drop set, you'll reach muscle failure and then immediately remove about 20 to 30% of the weight and then continue doing the set. Now, it's not critical to how much weight that you actually drop, but you want to try to remove enough weight that allows you to complete the same number of reps that you're using during that microcycle. You can train alone when following the 12-week Shortcut to Size program. However, I do recommend that you use a spotter, particularly on certain exercises like the bench press and the squat, because you're going to be reaching muscle failure. You don't want to be that guy with the weight stuck on their chest calling for help. When following the Shortcut to Size program, it's absolutely critical that you log down the weights that you're using during each microcycle. That way you know how much to increase your weight by the next time in what you've done previously. Plus, it's a good way to look back to see where you started and where you ended up at the end of the program, because, trust me, it's going to be quite impressive. The first exercise for every major muscle group is basically your barometer for your strength gains. This way, you're doing it when you're strongest during those workouts, as this is the exercise you're going to focus on for increasing strength of that muscle group. Two of the best ways to track your progress and keep track of the weights you're using are the Bodybuilding.com workout log and the workout tracker on BodySpace. Don't worry if this all sounds confusing. We provide you all the details you need to follow this program on the page below. We have a sample training split and all the exercises listed, as well as an exercise database so you can learn how to perform each exercise correctly and safely. All you need to do is print it off and take it to the gym with you. Be sure to check out all the other episodes for information on microcycles, nutrition, and supplements as well. And for more training details, be sure to watch me put myself through the 4 workouts on the link below.